Don't talk. All right. Guess what, CFOxers? The gym's opening tomorrow. Okay, I'm sorry, April Fools. Today is Wednesday, April 1st. That was really mean. It's not opening tomorrow. But our challenge of the day, I want to see your best April Fool's Day prank. So video your best April Fool's Day prank, whether it's on your kids, your parents, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, and post it to the Facebook page. So we got a fun workout today. It is a lot of numbers, a lot of counting. So you're going to go 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 sit-ups, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 push-ups, and 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 pull-ups, strict pull-ups. We realize some of you guys might not have a pull-up bar, so we'll talk about ways you can switch out those pull-ups. But the flow of the workout will go through movement by movement. So you'll go 50 sit-ups, then 50 push-ups, then 25 pull-ups, back to the top for 40 sit-ups, 40 push-ups, 20 pull-ups. It's always half in that pull-up area. You're not going all sit-ups at one time and then moving to the push-ups. You're making it a flow. So we want you guys to think about breaking these sets up early on. So that round of 50, that is a lot of sit-ups, that's a lot of push-ups. Sit-ups you might be able to move through at a pretty good pace, but those push-ups, find an amount that you can do at one time without having to take forced breaks. So today, if you want to remember one thing during this workout, planned breaks, not forced breaks. So trying to break them up at your own choosing, not because you have to. If you don't have a pull-up bar for those pull-ups, Colby's going to show us what it looks like to do an odd object row. So he's got his bucket here of items, of odd items, and he's going to do a row just like that. So elbows come up and back. We're going to have a little friend join us here in a moment. He's checking out what we're doing. He's saying, that looks pretty odd. Colby's also going to show us what it looks like to modify some push-ups. So go ahead and show push-ups on the ground. We can use this as our odd object, right, Mauricio? Oh, nope. Doesn't like that. Go ahead and do some push-ups. See what he does to your face. I'm sorry, man. We'll make up later. So push-ups can be done off the toes. Chest comes all the way down, elbows are back. He can also drop his knees. Still, chest comes all the way down to the ground. He can also raise up where his hands are. So he's going to use this chair to put his hands on the edge of. You could use a chair, you could use a table, maybe a coffee table in your living room. You can also use the back, make sure it doesn't come up. Maybe put a person here to sit in it. And he can find a lot of different height variations to do these push-ups. Let's get right into the warm-up. Warm-up is going to be an 8-minute long warm-up. This is for quality, not for time. So sometimes we give you guys an amount of work we want you to complete. You rush through it and you're like, great, I'm warm. I want you to think about quality in this warm-up. So he's going to go a 30-second hollow hold. Starting with a 30-second hollow hold. A couple ways you could do this is having your knees and your arms. You can put your arms across your chest to begin with too, that's an option. Then you can raise your arms up and arms can come out above his head. Legs can also come out straight. You could go 1, you could go 2. You could have legs out, arms in. The main part about these hollow holds is that this part of his lower back is nice and flat to the ground. I shouldn't be able to put my hand underneath his lower back because it's nice and flat. He's pulling the belly button in and he's keeping that hollow position throughout his back. So he could be here or he could be out. Hardest version here. You're going to hold whatever variation you can for 30 seconds. Then you're going to go on a little 200-meter jog. If you don't know how much 200 meter is around your house, you can just go for a minute jog. You can jog in place for a minute. Then you're going to go straight into 10 PVC pass-throughs. If you don't have a PVC pipe, You might have a broomstick. If you don't have a broomstick, you might have a towel or a band, anything that's long enough for you to be able to go a full pass through with the arms from the belly to the lower back. Just warming up those shoulders for the push-ups you're gonna do, the rows or the pull-ups. Then you're gonna go ahead and get 5 inchworm to push-ups. Inchworm to push-up, he's gonna start, hands come up overhead, stretches nice and tall, stretches down to his toes, walks his hands out, comes to his push-up, which can be from the toes or from the knees, and that's 1. You're gonna get 5 of those. And you're gonna continue through that hollow hold, jog, pass-throughs, and inchworms until the end of the 8 minutes, really thinking about the quality of your movement.
That was like 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes to get me through that.
So you might go about 4 rounds through that work. All right. We're excited to see your April Fool's Day pranks, and we're looking forward to seeing
your 6-packs after the 250 sit-ups.
Those 2.
Cool. See you guys.
Oh, should we do it?
Jellyfish.
Oh, you learned. Dolphin.